So I'm now joined by Dr. Ahmed Al-Zayan. He's an orthopedic specialist and surgeon at Al-Aqsa Hospital. I know you're very busy, very difficult time. We appreciate you speaking to us. Can you start by telling me the situation in your hospital regarding the patients and the supplies of medicines and anesthetics and the tools that you need to treat your patients?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أخي العزيز إحنا اليوم في اليوم 220
Today is the 20th day of the war in Gaza Strip. As you know, in the past we lacked medical equipment, and the nature of injuries are very hard, very difficult to deal with. Amputated limbs and various injuries in different parts of the body, torso and below. And today, with the closing of crossings, we have very difficult and dire medical situation with the displacement of people to Rafah. The situation is exacerbating. There is a lack in supplies, in anesthetics, and even medical staff. All these constitute a burden on the health sector in Gaza, which might lead to its collapse, which is already in a state of collapse since the beginning of the war.
It's a very difficult situation and unbelievable challenges and difficulties facing surgeons and medical workers like yourselves who have remained in place to treat patients at great risk to your own personal safety. Now, I want to ask you about what you have seen in the past few days in your hospital, the Al-Aqsa Hospital in Deir al-Bala, because we are seeing thousands of Palestinians fleeing the southern area of Rafah. They are pouring into the central parts of Gaza, where, as you say, food, water, medical supplies already scarce. Are you seeing a massive influx of people to your facility?
That's true. There is a large influx of displacements in the vicinity of Al-Aqsa Hospital, large number of displaced people within the hospital, in the vicinity of the hospital, and all this constitute a pressure on the healthcare sector, in addition to the lack of food supplies and increase and inflated prices.
Border crossings are closed right now, or they are effectively blocked. UN agencies, humanitarian agencies are saying operations are going to be crippled. That's it. We're going to go from very little coming into absolutely nothing except maybe the supplies that are already there. How many more days would you give it before you go into what is already, you're already in a critical, difficult situation, before you are unable to treat anyone, before you have to turn patients away? How many days would you give it?
صحيح.
I don't believe we can last for longer than a day or two due to this severe lacking, especially due to the lacking of surgical tools and many other tools, without which we can't even deal with the large number of injuries that we are receiving, and due to the pressure, due to the displacement of large number of people towards Al-Aqsa Hospital and its vicinity.
Can I ask you, doctor, about how you are coping? You have seen a great deal in recent months. We are seeing scenes of children who have been wounded, children who've been killed. As you say, there are amputations taking place without any anesthetic. How are you coping, not just with the physical exhaustion, but also mentally and emotionally?
المشهد من اليوم الأول الحرب.
From day one into this war, we are experiencing a catastrophic situation, a large number of injuries, and even the health sector prior to the war was lacking a lot in terms of supplies and tools. With the war, the conditions and the situation became even worse, and now we are into the 8th month. Now the medical staff are overexhausted. Some of them have been killed or arrested or injured, and this constitutes a lacking in the healthcare system and leads to its collapse day by day. The longer the war lasts, things would get even worse and worse. As you know, hospitals were operational in the past. Now Abu Yusuf al-Najjar Hospital is out of service. This would exacerbate and worsen the situation across all hospitals, such as Al-Aqsa Hospital.
Doctor, I want to thank you for speaking to us. We do appreciate it, and maybe we can speak again about your situation there if you can spare us the time. Orthopedic surgeon Ahmed Al-Zian joining us from the Al-Aqsa Hospital in Deir al-Balah. This is in central Gaza.